Good morning, everyone. Challengers, people that are trying the new fitness December challenge. Today's Saturday, day 6, and I thought today instead of doing a workout, we could do some stretching. Stretching is one of the most important parts to being active because it's part of your recovery, and if you train, that's breaking the body down, and in order to bring it back up, we need to recover. So stretching is a great part of recovery. So this morning we're going to do some relaxing stretching, and I picked out these particular stretches because these are one of the more common tight areas on more people. So I thought I would start out with a Piriformis stretch, Piriform ham, those are two separate, and hamstrings, quad, and chest, and a lat stretch. So here we go. And you can hold these stretches for as long as you want, but stretching less than 15 seconds, actually, it's as if your body's never stretched. So the range to maintain length is between 15 and 30 seconds. And to add length to your muscles, if you're tight, you're gonna wanna hold these stretches for at least 30 to 45 seconds, and anything beyond is just adding length, and it can be relaxing as well. So really focus on your breath during your stretching as well. Try not to hold your breath. Sometimes it's not as comfortable as you'd like it to be, and again, no pain through stretches. So the first stretch is Piriformis. I think in yoga they call this threading the needle. I'm just gonna do it on the ground here. So lying on your back, you're gonna put your ankle on your knee, and you're going to reach through. You can either grab behind your leg and then pull in as much as you can. And you're going to feel this stretch where you need it the most. Or if it's not deep enough, relax back. You're going to grab onto your knee. So that's stretch number 1. And again, obviously, you're going to do whatever you do on one side, you're going to do to the other. And try to stretch your tighter side first. It just brings that much more attention to it. And then hamstrings. So for a hamstring stretch, we're going to do a check mark. I'm going to move this way so you can see what I'm actually doing. All right, so bring your body into a check mark, and then just grabbing, keeping your shoulders back and down, grabbing underneath your calf. You don't necessarily need to go from your toes. I mean, if you can go from your toes, you can grab onto your toes and pull them towards your nose. Again, if you can't reach, just try and touch your big toe to your nose. Maybe you smell it, I don't know. Anyways, and then switching to either side, as always. And again, holding these stretches, if you're tight for longer than 30 seconds is optimal. And bring a watch with you. 30 seconds is a lot longer than you think it is. And a quad stretch. This one is a quad and hip flexor stretch. Hip flexors are a commonly tight muscle as well. I use a pad, put my foot, you can put your foot on the back of a chair, a bench, coffee table. Use a towel or a mat if you have one, and then kind of step around and then come up and really tuck your pelvic under and really reach your chest up to the sky, so try not to be folded over. This will add more length and better posture. So that's number 3. And then the next one is a chest stretch. You can use a wall and just putting your arm up against the wall and then stepping through. So this is a Pec Major Stretch. Just holding again that one, 30 to 40 seconds. And the next one is a lat stretch. This is one of my favorites. So just either grabbing onto a door jamb and then sitting back. Just kind of letting it stretch all along your side. And then always switching. And the best way to utilize these stretches is to do 2 to 3 repeats of them each. So for the piriformis, you're gonna do this one 3 times on each side, hamstrings 3 times on each side, quad 3 times on each side, chest 3 times on each side, and then a lat stretch 3 times on each side. If you want, you can go through a cycle. It is a little bit, I think I get a little bit more benefit and a little bit more length if I do them all back to back. Do all of the piriformis and then doing all of the hamstrings. Just a suggestion though. I hope you guys have a nice relaxing Saturday, and I will have all the notes again below to all these stretches and how long to hold them for, because sometimes no one wants to go back on the video a billion times to figure out what you're doing. Anyways, have a great Saturday, and I'll see you Sunday. Bye guys.